everyone, I am Janhavi Panwar and welcome to a new video. Well, as you have already seen the title, it's gonna be a motivational video, and the title is Stop Living in the Reaction of the Life What You're Dreaming of. Now, many of we people live in imagination. I've already told you in many of my videos that imagine what the life you're dreaming of and live the life which you want to live in the future. But sometimes living in imagination, always living in the reaction which you are planning for, waste your time. Imagine the things, but don't live in the reaction. How it's gonna be possible? Well, let me tell you. We all have dreams. We all have many, many dreams. We just keep on dreaming those dreams. And then the year would pass, then 2 years would pass, then a decade would pass, and then your whole life would pass, living in the same reaction. So one day you'll just wake up and you'll find out you've wasted your whole life living in the reaction instead of making things happen. You literally think that destiny is something which is gonna come to you, and living in the reaction like this, that yes, you are living in that imagination, in that imagination world of yours, that destination's gonna come. Destiny is for losers. It's just a lame excuse to make things happen instead of just making them by yourself. Things want to happen by themselves, and if you are living in a reaction of your life which you are dreaming in your dreams and which you are imagining of, which you think you're gonna live after 1 or 2 years, then it's gonna take a bit of time if you're still living in reaction. When are you gonna make a blueprint? When are you gonna make a plan? You are just gonna waste your every night and every point at every day, every second, every minute in dreaming of the same life which you want to live. Now, speaking of, going into some examples, how many of we see dreams? Some of us we see as if we are a great singer, some of us see as if we are a great anchor, some as entrepreneurs, some as businessmen, and some as teachers and anything. So we always dream like this. We become prime minister or president of a country, we rule over the world, and what you do, you just sit at your home, you just lay on your bed, close your eyes and start imagining that thing. Well, maybe then you think that reality isn't that much good instead of living in this imagination world of ours. But let me tell you how good it would be when it's all gonna happen for real. Really, that would be a different type of, like, your imagination world's just gonna come real, and more time you waste, more your imagination world is gonna lose you. So every time, every minute you're wasting it right now, create a plan. Of course, if you're gonna imagine it that what your world's gonna be like will make you near, will have some feeling with your future. But living in reaction, behaving like you're in reaction instead of behaving like you're in the reality and you're working for that thing, is gonna make things happen. Making things happen isn't an overnight do. So if you're really thinking that some shooting star would come and then shooting star would just track you, that won't happen, friend. So how you're gonna do it, mate? Wake up and start creating that plan. Start making a blueprint. Start working on it. And whatever your date is, whatever your plan is, whatever your goal is, you're gonna get it. So start living in reality. Imagine many things, that how it's gonna be, what I'm gonna do next, what I'm gonna do tomorrow. But stop living in reaction. But most of the times when we just live, we think that, wow, this is great, wow, this life we are living is great. It's actually not great. It's just your way of excusing your lame excuse to just keep aside yourself from the reality. You have so many fears. Now this is one of your fear, that the real world isn't as you think what you want to be your world is. What the most mess up image in our mind is the life we dream of in our mind. So this all messing up thing, these things would just keep messing up with our minds, with our brains, with our hearts, with our body and everything, with our body language too, because we people somewhere start behaving like the person we used to see the change in us. Yes, of course, be the change you want to see in yourself, but never ever live in reaction. You can imagine, you can't live. How you're gonna do it when you are in real world living the same thing which you're planning of. So we see dreams finally, and there we are having a work on a plan. And you know what? That plan would be interesting to work on. You're gonna have your imagination, you're gonna work on your plan. that's gonna be all best. Just look at it. After you work on it and after finally you reach, then you think, wow, that imagination, not living in the reaction, because you have already wasted your full time imagining the same things. Don't you think you're all friends if you just keep talking about your dream? Would be bored if you keep talking about the person who you want to see the change in it. Of course. The next point, the next path, what you're gonna do is work on your plan and rock with the world. That's what you are literally are. Because you won't work on that, you won't get anything. If you start working right now, you'd get everything. So start working on the plan, create a blueprint, and let that reality, let that imagination, let the reaction be in your real life. And real life would be good. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you liked it, do subscribe, do share, do like, and do follow me on my social medias. Thank you so much, everybody.